Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aishah Binti Nasir, and my supervisor is Muhammad Shah bin Muhammad Shahwa. For title of my FYP is Comparison of Open Source Particle Image Velocimetry Software for Tumbler or Vortex Flow. For introduction, PIV an advanced method that used for measuring optical flow in terms of non-intrusive, quantitative, and quantitative manner. PIV allow the capture of 2D velocity fleet with high spatial and temporal precision. PIV all about the illumination of thin liquid shade that containing reflect, diff detector, particle, and neutral fluid for visualize the motion of the fluid. A digital image sensor be used for capture the moment of particle in two images known as A and B. The displacement of particle will be estimated by relating the cross correlation for several sub-images or integration area. For the correlation result, the most light displacement will be quoted. Because of benefit by using PIV, especially the ability to monitor unobstructed flow feed. Most researchers be interested in learning more about this method because of measurement and schemas forming the flow feed are made quickly by using high power continuous laser points, DSLR camera, and IoT device only. This method can be used to conduct research by PIV software. The PIV system is known as a lower cost tool for analyzing basic flow mechanic information, but PIV applications are currently limited because they rely heavily on commercial software that costs a lot of money for PIV calculation and post-processing. It makes most researchers and students are unable to access because of this concern. So the focus of this research is to investigate the possibility of the most widely used open source software, OpenPIV and PIV Lab, in the post-processing of two-dimensional PIV image in more depth. For objective, first, to develop post-processing procedure in analyzing PIV image using PIV Lab and OpenPIV. Second, to compute the velocity vector field of two-dimensional PIV image using such software. Lastly, to compare the computed average flow velocity and pixel displacement error between the open software and the best conventional processing software, David. The scope of this project covers three parts. First, evaluating the velocity and flow structure for four flow images in cylinders with open source MEC601. Second, by calculating data from 50 consecutive flow cycles using both open source mean velocity flow data will collected. Lastly, the scope of this project involves determining the effectiveness of selected open source software. Literary review. According to Benchida H 2020, OpenPIV is one of scientific efforts meant to provide tools for PIV image analysis by using the latest technique. The MATLAB language is used to provide advanced PIV processing and post-processing tools as simple as development process. OpenPIV has three main tools used in the analysis process, such as OpenPIV spatial and temporal analysis tools and gateway tools. For first tool used for define main PIV parameter like magnification, ROI, and integration window size for process of image into velocity fleet map form. The spatial and temporal analysis toolbox is the process to determine qualitative and quantitative measurement of flow, while Gateway Toolbox be intended for analysis of rate data, particularly in circuits where most flow velocities are sequences. According to Tinichi W, PIV-led be designed as MEC601 toolbox to be useful because all settings and processing are done through the GUI. The PIV analysis process starts with input of image and then with export of data. Pre-processing and cross-correlation are the important functions in PIV analysis. In general, three main steps in DPIV analysis, which are image pre-processing, image evaluation, and post-processing. Image pre-processing is the process where the quality of image will be improved using CLAHE, high pass and density capacity method, while image evaluation is sensitive part in DPIV analysis because of cross-correlation. Algorithms be used as DCC, DFT, and peak funding method. Most of researchers propose using open source software for analysis and post-processing of PIV data because of tools in MEC601 software is friendly with the user. In result of analysis Binti 2020, he successfully proved that OpenPIV MEC601 is most comprehensive set of tools of flow analysis in fluid dynamics based on data gathering using optical measurement technique. Research Tinichi W 2021 PIV analysis with PIV lab is extensively utilized and aids researchers in a variety of studies, including flow analysis, avalanche research, and species integration study. Analogy part. This flowchart shows the overall of the process of this project by starting select topic and getting any information through research, reading the paper and books according to PIV method to create problem statement and summarizing in the literary review part. Next, the PIV analysis using PIV lab and OpenPIV in MEC601. After that, comparison the result that I get from open source with the result of commercial software. Lastly, I will make the thesis. The flowchart at left is the overall process using OpenPIV for post-processing. In OpenPIV have two parts of section which are data processing by using OpenPIV and the data extraction by use spatial and temporal analysis toolbox. At the right side show the flowchart of overall process use PIV lab. The analysis starts by input the data for pre-processing and displacement estimated before to the next process, which is post-processing. Expected result I just done at displacement estimated part for analysis PIV image using the PIV lab. The picture at upper left is the raw data that I will analyze. For the raw data, I need two pictures of raw data for doing PIV analysis, where the picture at right upper is the result of flow feed. Lastly, the picture at below shows the graph of velocity that I get. I just done the presentation of my proposal FYP. Thank you for listening.